Welcome back to The Explainer. Today, we are opening up the books on something that affects pretty much everyone, the landlord's ledger. We're looking at exactly how to secure your security deposit. Now, this isn't just a boring list of rules. Think of this as your strategic playbook for protecting your hard-earned cash. Let's dive in and see how this financial game is really played.
Okay, let's dive into this, because this fact right here absolutely blows most renters' minds. Can a landlord actually owe you more than your original deposit? Yes, absolutely. Depending on where you live, if a landlord illegally keeps your money, the law might penalize them so heavily that they owe you double or even triple the original amount. It proves exactly why you really need to know your rights.
So, here is our roadmap for today. We'll cover security deposit basics, return deadlines by state, wear, tear, and damage, steps to take action, and protecting your next deposit. Just remember as we go through this, housing laws always vary by your location.
All right, Section 1, Security Deposit Basics. Let's establish the ground rules.
So what actually is a security deposit? Well, it's a specific sum of money held for permitted deductions. The moment you hand over that check, it doesn't just magically become your landlord's spending money. No way. It remains your money held in trust as a safety net for very specific scenarios, like unpaid rent or massive property damage.
Moving on to Section 2, Return Deadlines by State. The ticking clock.
And let me tell you, the length of that ticking clock differs wildly. Like, if you're in a state like Arizona, a landlord has 14 days to put that check in your hand. But in Arkansas, they have up to 60 days. Because state and local laws completely dictate this timeline, finding out your specific local deadline is literally your very first line of defense.
Section 3, Wear, Tear, and Damage, the core conflict. Now, what's really interesting about this slide,
how it breaks down the exact gray area where so many renters unfairly lose their money. On one side, we have normal wear and tear. We're talking about paint fading from sunlight or a carpet that's slightly worn from, just walking around. It is entirely illegal for a landlord to deduct money for this. But on the other side is actual damage, gaping holes in the drywall, a shattered window, or a carpet completely destroyed by a pet. You pay for negligence, you do not pay for simply existing in the space.
Section 4, Steps to take action. How to escalate safely.
If your money is unfairly withheld, you've got to escalate safely through a ladder of 4 steps. First up, document everything. Gather all your facts. Second, send a formal written demand letter. Third, if you're ignored, you escalate to your local housing agency. And finally, consider small claims court. Notice how you don't just jump straight to a lawsuit on day one. You climb this ladder calmly and professionally.
Now, to climb that ladder, you need undeniable proof. Keep your lease agreement, your payment receipts, move-in and move-out photos, inspection reports, and most importantly, all your communication records. Disputing a deposit is essentially a business negotiation, and you simply cannot win without a rock-solid paper trail. Honestly, if you didn't get it in writing, it didn't happen.
Section 5. Protecting your next deposit. Time to be proactive.
Bulletproofing your next lease basically boils down to 3 proactive habits. Take photos before you unpack a single box. Request a move-out walkthrough so you can address any concerns face-to-face. And keep a written record of every single maintenance request. So the crucial point is, these actions form an impenetrable shield against any future landlord disputes.
All right, you now have the knowledge to recognize what is legally yours, the timelines those landlords must follow, and how to escalate a dispute with a flawless paper trail. If you have questions about your specific region, drop your state or country in the comments below to help build a resource for everyone. But all of this leaves us with one final question to ponder. If so many renters have to fight this hard just to get their own money back, is the current security deposit system actually serving its purpose, or is it time for a total overhaul? Keep your ledger balanced, and we'll see you in the next explainer.